Right, straight on with the question then. So, explain the meaning of the term professional skepticism. There's the word and, so we stop there and we can see that this is purely knowledge. So, a purely knowledge question, let's write it down. So, what would you learn, or sorry, what would you know about professional skepticism? Okay, basically 3 things. First of all, you need a questioning mind, not just to accept things at face value. Then you need to be alert to conditions indicating possible material misstatement, either caused by fraud or error, but alert conditions that may indicate material misstatement, so anything you think's a bit odd, be aware, be on the lookout. And then finally, you need to critically assess evidence. So when you're critically assessing the evidence, you're saying to yourself, is that evidence reliable? Is that evidence not reliable? Is it contradictory to other evidence I've got? You're critically assessing, does all this evidence add up? That's what professional skepticism is. Now we can move on to part 2, which will be to do with to do with the scenario. Recommend further actions that the auditor should take. So, recommend further actions that the auditor should take. So you're responsible for the audit and you're currently reviewing some working papers. In the working papers dealing with the payroll, the audit junior has commented as follows. Several new employees have been added to the company's payroll during the year, with combined payments of $125,000 being made to them. There does not appear to be any authorization for these additions. So, first of all, actions we would take. Number 1, lack of authorization for additions, for additional staff. Okay, this is a poor control. It's not our job to put the control right, but we will make it a management point in the management letter. Okay, so if we ever see anything that makes the controls poor, then we need to put that in a management letter. When I questioned the payroll supervisor who made the amendments, she said that no authorization was needed because the employees are only working for the company on a temporary basis. Okay, and I would put here, even if temporary, authorization should still be needed. Let's see what else. However, when discussing staffing levels with management, it was stated that no new employees had been taken on this year. Contradictory evidence. So, management contradicts the payroll supervisor. So therefore, it's up to us now to find out who is right. So so one of our jobs is to verify any new temporary employees. And you think to yourself, well, what am I actually worried about here? What is this 125,000? If there's something weird going on here, why are we paying 125,000? Well, the idea would be that the payroll supervisor is paying himself or herself, that there are ghost employees. She's pretending that there are these new employees and she's paying them. That's our worry. That's our skepticism. So what procedures could we do? We could check where the cash is going. So where the 125,000 is going. Which bank accounts? If they're all going to the same bank account, well, we know then that something's wrong. We know that they're not actually there. Okay? So they're the things that we would mention. And I think the fourth thing that we should mention is that all we've got at the moment, it then says, other than tests of controls planned, no other audit work has been performed. Okay, so not enough for control work only, particularly with this issue. The junior should have asked for some consultation on this issue. But I think that's what I would come up with for my 6 marks. There's plenty there. Look at, I've used the scenario in full. I've explained, I've shown off my knowledge in the professional skepticism bit. That's how we answer these questions.